Hey, welcome to the show. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I hope your day is going well. I hope your family is going well. Today, I'm going to try to cover a topic that is very hard for me, and I hope I do it justice, and I will do my best to lay out my points in the most sense that it makes to me. I apologize for anyone that I offend, and everything is not perfect here, i.e., that's why we're in my dirty room. But today we're going to tackle the issue of Dickvestors versus divestors. We know that there's a BWE movement. We know that there's a swirling movement. We know that there's a divestors movement. We know there's a black woman movement. And in a time and space where black women are very conflicted with their feelings, at a time and space where black women are confused, like me, trying to figure out what I want my future to look like for me and my kids and my love life. I was exposed to Dickvestors first, and then eventually I was exposed to divestment content, which is harder for black women to swallow. I understand because it's a lot of data and statistics and truths and realities that some people, i.e., Pygmishas and Mammies, may not be able to digest or accept. So I find that Dickvestors are very palatable, or kind of smooth things in a way that make you feel okay and make you feel all right and make you feel like there's hope in the black man. So let's get to these note cards. I do believe that Dickvestors are feeling threatened by divestors, true divestors, because their viewers are coming to them and saying, if you're divested, why are you still with black men? And then some of them like, no, I'm not divested. But a lot of talking points and ideas and points that divestors make, Dickvestors do take them and elaborate on them and claim them as their own. Because the divestment movement was small, and I believe it's actually growing because black women do want a better life. And divestment is not about leveling up or losing weight and fixing yourself for a black man to love you better. It's about actually having a better life and moving into a better community and actually having a love for the rest of your life. I think that divestment content actually provides hope for a black woman, whereas some Dickvestment is just like, oh, be single forever, or oh, be gay, or oh, get an abortion if you want to continue to have sex with black men. Whereas divestors, if I use those terms wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm going to do my best with this video. But divestors say there's other races of men who like you. There's other ways that you can get out of your community, that you can build a business, that you can have a functioning, beautiful life outside of Blackistan. And let's get to these note cards. I do believe that divestors are saving lives, because the every 5 hours, Dickvestors not finna keep talking about no every 5 hours and Naker's killing you, because they just don't want to hear that because they're sleeping with black men. I do believe, like I say, they killing level up content, because leveling up for a black man is not possible, or if you do, it's really stupid and it defeats the purpose of leveling up, because you'll still be broke, because the economy is losing $50 billion on black men. So you guys can contribute to that if you want to. Yeah, they want us to live better and have better lives. Dickvestors feel threatened, I believe, because of their viewers are coming with tough questions that they cannot answer. And I believe that it's enough internet for everybody, but a lot of Dickvestors have been here for a long time, and they often bicker and battle and have drama back and forth and be friends behind the scenes and try to take each other viewers and all these little side swipes. I find that divestors are pretty united. They're pretty united front, and they don't tear each other down. I find the Dickvestors, every chance they get, they turn women down or going off on women or dragging women. Not to say that divestors don't. I just find that they're more united with one another. And And it's just a whole history and backlog with that. If you want to come join me in my neighborhood and join my channel, I would love to have you. If you don't like this video, you can express that, or if you like it, you can express that. I'm just a regular lady. Divestors. No, wait. I think Dickvestors don't want to be alone in the black community because they want black women to continuously fight over black pain. And divestors oftentimes say that divesting is not about penis. It's about living a better quality of life. Yeah, I talk about white this and black that on this channel, but do I feel safer now that I'm in a multicultural community? Yes, I do. I've lived in a lot of black communities, never felt safe. Needed chains and locks and OCDs, locking doors and OCDs, checking front and back doors, and petrified and scared of what a black man might do. So, divestors want you to get some money. They don't want you to be broke, and they don't want you to be with no broke man. And they don't want you to die every 5 hours. They actually stick on it a lot, and actually that's why I'm petrified to sleep with a black man now. They want you to leave all of Blackistan alone. And it's funny because I feel like I'm not a divester. I don't feel like I'm a dickvester. I don't feel like I'm a swirler. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel like I'm on the fence, but I still could be. But I know I don't want to die. So, with dickvestors trying to check divestors, it's like, again, black women can't say anything. When a black man says it's okay. But if a woman says it's not okay, I mean, if a black woman say the exact same thing as a black man says, it's like, oh, let's crucify her and hang her at the cross and burn her at the stake. And you know what I noticed on divestment content channels, not being funny, when you go over there in their chats, they don't give black men room to insult black women. They don't entertain the arguing and the bickering that dickvestors do. Sometimes I find these dickvestors give so much time and space for black men to say this and that and this and that. They never get to the black women in the call queue who really want to express how they feel. And often when women come on dickvestor channels to say how they feel, they're often shunned and shamed and overtalked and called different derogatory words. And they're not listening to. But if it's a black male, they listen to him and give him 40 minutes of the show. And I find that divestors have a safe space and hold space for women to talk about things that the black community shun us for talking about. Like the fears, like the hatred, like the, the antics in Blackistan antics, you know that. And are dickvestors undercover mammies? That's a question that you guys would have to answer for yourself. Deep down, do they want to be picked? I don't know what the deep down message is, but I know that they are very torn. I know they're torn because I know if I was having sex with a black man and I was creating content against the black man, I would be torn. I've been torn on this channel. So you guys, and I want to know, why do big platforms attack little black women platforms? I don't think it's nice. I don't think it's fair. I think it's really pointless, but it lets you know how black women are so set on destroying one another and how that's deep rooted in our psyche. Divestors have raw, real, and direct content. There's no gaslighting. There's no you gotta lose weight to find somebody who loves you. There's no some of them talk about hair and lashes just to kind of make a little joke, but they don't focus on that type of stuff. They focus on living better lives, and this is what the nakers in your neighborhood near you are doing, and this is how they're throwing babies in the river. I'm not against, I watch all the channels. I'm not gonna act like I don't. I support all the channels. I just can't not watch because I feel like as it's unfolding, I want to know more and I want to grow more, and I just want to know what's going on in the world. Do dickvestors still want black men? Yeah. Do they have a small belief in black men that they'll change? I think so. Um, do they not want their viewers to know the truth? I think they want their viewers to know the truth, but to a certain extent, a piece of the truth. I don't think they want you to have the whole truths that divestors give and the peace and happiness that divestors have. And this thing that divestors shouldn't talk about people they're not involved with is another way to shun and shame black women from telling their stories and their experiences and devaluing black women's experiences and stories. Um, do I think divestors have stolen divestors talking points? Hell yeah. Um, yeah, divestors don't pander to black men, and they actually provide an actual safe space for women to express themselves. Um, I think Dickvestors, maybe in their subconscious, do want black women to continue to struggle and stand blackistan and focus on drama. And divestors are not swirlers. And I do think that Dickvestors sometimes have a rooted hatred for whiteness or white people or white women because some of them focus a lot on what they're doing to Becky and ha ha ha. And some of them people say they bullet bags. I think black women really should be able to say whatever they want to say, and I don't care what it is. I think everybody can say what they want to say. But when black women start attacking other black women for trying to free other black women, whether you call it free or whether you call it whatever people are calling these things, the mammy blame game, everybody want to call people a mammy and back and forth. And I think that true divestment content in its rawest, realest form is definitely built to equip black women to leave the black community and have better lives. They focus on women's problems and yeah, I really I hope that I summed this video up well. I did my best. I tried to make it understandable as I'm understanding as a person who is learning and growing, as a woman who's trying to figure out how I want to live my life, and what I want my future to look like. I am not going to shun any black woman for exposing the wrongs and crimes in our communities. I'm not going to, and I think that both the BWE and the divestment content and the dickvestment and the, well, mammies don't give a fuck about nobody. But I think they're all trying to help black women in their own way. And I think they all might have different motives or different places where they're coming from, and that's okay. But I do think that we need to give each other room to be ourselves. But if people are trying to shut down people's platforms, I don't think that's cool. I don't think it's okay. And it just shows that divestment is really scaring other people. And I really think it's about the views. They just see their viewers asking questions that they can't answer. And they laying down at night with questions they can't answer, because a lot of questions that are coming up in the black women's mind and in black women's spaces are coming up all over the world. And me as a black woman, I hope that you figure out what you're going to do. And I hope that you continue with me on my journey while I'm figuring out what I want to do. But I know that I can't die for no black pain. I do know that. So if you want to call them grapes, niggers, and killers and murderers, or if you want to call them lover, boyfriend, and husband, there's nothing wrong with that. So on our next journey, we will figure something else that I kind of care about or kind of know a little bit about a lot. We always talking a little bit about a lot of shit on this channel, and I want you to love on your loved ones while you have them. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my content, and I will see you in the next video. Gotta go to work tomorrow, so I don't know when that's gonna be, but mwah, mwah, mwah. Be sweet, stay beautiful. Stay beautiful.